another day on Mind Matters with JD, your number one podcast. But do not forget to follow us across our social media platform. Tell a friend to tell a friend, like, share, banter with us. Okay. All right. So I heard something that most children that grew up without a father figure are not sound and not generally okay. All right. Eyes rolling. Anyway. Single mothers, I'm here for you today. I have a lot to pour out. I have a lot, like, I wish you could just tear my heart and see how it is inside. Okay, so I have a lot to tell you today. All right, so most children that didn't grow up with a father figure are not, generally okay. Well, I'll tell you otherwise. I'm a single mother. I call myself a proud single mother. Now, this is the reason. The fact that I'm a single mother does not define me, okay? I still live like I'm family oriented, all right? My children, if you know me, you know my children comes first, all right? Everything about me is my children. All right, so my children comes first, even before I think about myself, and that's how a legit, a genuine mother thinks. Okay, I'm this kind of person that if my children haven't eaten, even if they are not around me, I cannot eat. I need to confirm they have eaten first before they eat. All right, so and you telling me that because I'm a single mother means I will not be able to take care of my children, the way it will be as a joint parent. Well, it's not by choice. It's not my fault that I'm single. Life happened and it made me single. Okay. All right. So, that still will not define the fact that I cannot be a role model or, physically, mentally, spiritually, healthy for my children. I provide a healthy platform for them. So, I try my best as much as possible to give my children, the safe ground. Now, I understand that it's good to have a father figure at home. No doubt. Yes, 100%. Because one cannot do it alone, actually. Okay. Educational, feeding, mentally, learning, basically, cultural and all of that. You as one person cannot do it alone, but it's not my choice. But guess what? I try my best not to make my children feel, not to make it void, that space, not to make them think that they don't have a father figure. And this brings me to my next segment, telling you that the fact that you and your ex-husband or your baby father probably, fell out, no matter how terrible the case may be, do not instigate, do not spoil the father around your children, because it will backfire. Be open, okay? Let them, these children feel, they see, they know what is happening. So you're not the one that would tell them. Now, I've been separated. I've been divorced, for almost 7 years now. And I've literally been doing it alone, right? And I try as much as possible to make my children know, okay, even when they are not supposed to know. Now, note that I had just a very little child that does not know her father, basically, before I left. So my older daughter was a little over 2 when we left. Okay, so of course they don't know anything about him, but guess what? My children they know their father, they know everything about him, they know what he does, they know everything. It got to the point where I want to call, be the one to call every time. Sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's because of his nature of job. Okay, so these children saw how he's treating them and they got tired. I literally have to force them to be involved, right? To talk or speak with their father, right? Exactly. So No matter what the case might be, do not instigate, do not poison your children's mind over their father, okay? They will grow, they see, they know. So allow them be them. When it's time for them to react, they will react. So allow children, innocent children, be single mothers. I know you guys do a lot of terrible things, but please mind how you bring up your child, because at the end of the day, it will backfire and affect you. Now, thirdly and finally, before I round up, these children see what is happening. You are supposed to be their role model. You are supposed to be, that person they run to. You are supposed to be their everything. You're supposed to be their safe space. Now, I am a disciplined mother. When people say, Judith, you're too disciplined, you're too harsh on these children. We know our platform. I know how the traits, like I know how the mats, the mats that I lay, the bed I lay for my children. Guess what? You will see that I'm scolding my children this minute, and at the end of the day, my children will run back to me. They cannot love you more than me. Are you aware? My children love me wholeheartedly. They can't even do without me. That's because they know I am either scolding them for something they did wrongly, all right? Their wrongful deed or whatever, all right? And I make them know why I'm scolding them, all right? So I like to do it immediately, all right? This was what you did, or this is what you did, and I'm correcting you for this reason. So that's why if I ask my daughter, why did I scold you? She will say, because I did so thing. Yeah, that's the kind of ground you should lay for them. Allow them know that. Do not transfer aggression. A lot of single mothers do this a lot. Do not transfer aggression. Do not say because their father did you dirty, you want to pour it. At the end of the night, now your blood. Wait till you go gain. Now your blood, you're hating on your own blood, all right? Yes, I know saying that inputs, water for your body where you take generate a child, but now your blood at the end of the day. So why hurt your child? All right? So make the ground a safe space. My children will always run back to me no matter what. That's why you see my children are not even comfortable living with another person, other than my mother, of course. Another person, they can't even stay with a stranger for 2 minutes if I'm not there. It's that difficult, all right? So I like to wear short dresses and short skirts. Now, this is a very, funny story between I and my 2 daughters. And anytime I'm wearing my short dress, my children are like, Mommy, that is too short. That dress is too short. And I'd be like, hello, who are you? Who are you? And they would joyfully tell me, Mommy, I am your child. And I'm telling you that skirt or that dress is too short for you to wear. You are your mother. Yes, that's the kind of children that I've trained. They know when something is not appropriate. Now, I'm not saying my dress. I'm comfortable in my dress, okay? So wearing such dress does not make me a bad person. I'm used to it. So over time, they will get to know the reason why I prefer to wear something, light. All right. However, they are still growing, so they are learning. But, I've given them that space to know their wrongs, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So yes, are you your children's role model? How do you carry them? My daughter, I be my sister, my brother. How do they take run your children life? And if you are that single mother that always bring men home, they see you with this, you're with Lagbaja, Cameroon today, you're with Ghana today, you're with Germany today. Bro, these children see everything. Not go they complain when they run the same package where you don't put for ground for them. My sister, I'm not going to talk past like this. Do well to follow us across our social media platform. Like, share, banter. Until next time, I